Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is for the week of August 1st through August 7th, and we are going to find out what the message is for you for this coming week. Again, Aquarius, August 1st through August 7th. What do we have? First off, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, now that could mean a few things. We're going to put it into some context here before we get too concerned, though I do think a lot of great things are happening for you this week. I think you might be in a state, though, that you are a little disappointed with things, that you are a little bit kind of dejected, a little bit saddened about your state of affairs right now. And this could be, I see some signs that it might be related to finances, but I think mostly this is like an overall kind of disappointment in things. This is like, maybe you're starting to question your life path. You're starting to question the choices that you've made that have brought you to this current moment. So I think there's still a lot of fiery energy in your reading. I think we had a lot of fire for you also last week. The first fire card that we see is the Eight of Wands, and that really is coming across your path this week. So I think if you're in this state right now of being a little bit just kind of down on yourself, a little bit depressed, a little bit sad at the way things are going, a little bit disappointed, maybe in where your life is right now, or just an overall general sense of disappointment or sadness. Things are going to quickly pick up for you. We have this very swift, fiery energy that's coming your way this week. And I think really if we were talking about all of this fire from last week, and this was, about you harnessing that power and putting it to good use and really channeling it into your creative projects and your kind of life's purpose. I think maybe there's been a little bit of a delay getting that started, a little bit of depression maybe surrounding this, that things haven't really picked up as quickly as we were maybe hoping that they were. But I think this week with this Eight of Wands energy, I really think you're going to get a swift kick in the butt that's going to get you going, that's going to get you started. So I really do feel like this is the week that things are going to start happening quickly. I think this is the week for you to get a hold of this fiery energy. And first of all, you're going to pull yourself out of this funk, out of this depression, sadness, this almost like a self-pity kind of state that you're in right now. And I can totally understand that. It's nothing out of the ordinary, I think, for any of us to have these feelings. But I think we have a lot of fire in this reading again this week. So I really think that this energy is coming. This energy is there in you. It's just a matter of tapping into it and putting it to good use. But I think this week you're going to get that kind of kick in the butt that's going to get you motivated and get you started, okay? In the recent past, we have the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like you are aware that this energy is there and available and within you and ready to be put to use. But for some reason, you've been resisting things. For some reason, you've had this kind of stubborn outlook about it, where you know what to do, you kind of know where to go and how to tap into this, but for some reason you're getting in your own way. You're just being so stubborn about it that you're not getting started. You're not getting things in motion, okay? So I feel like there is something that is blocking that from happening for you, and I think it's just your kind of stubborn nature. You're very determined to do things your way. And so, maybe getting this, like I said, this kick in the butt, maybe getting this kind of jolt, this kind of lightning bolt that's coming into your life this week to get you started. Maybe this is a good thing to kind of snap you out of this kind of sadness that you're in this week. And I think that it's gonna really get things moving. Now, in this central spread, right, the main section of this cross here, and one day I'll get an overhead camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. But we have all active cards. We have a couple of sword cards here at the top and the bottom. We have the Princess of Swords and the Two of Swords. So this is kind of representing your analysis of this situation. I think it really does represent your understanding of all of this pent-up energy and this creative force that's ready to go. But for some reason it's not. For some reason it's being blocked. And I think it's being blocked by you, one, being just a stubborn person and wanting to do things your way. You don't like being told what to do. When you're confronted with the truth of the situation like this, you tend to just kind of lock up and stay determined to resist it at all costs. Even though I think intellectually you know that you've got to get moving, you got to get started on this path in your life. And I really do think that we're not just talking about changing your job or starting some career project or, you know, starting something new or anything like that, though that could all be the details of it. But I think this is a larger deal for you. I really think that this is something that is going to affect your entire life trajectory. I think it's really some new doors, some new avenues, new vistas of experience for you. It's like a new stage in your evolution, right, of your entire being. So it's not just one thing that's going to change, one thing that you have to do. This seems like a complete overhaul of your life path, of your career trajectory. There might even be some sort of new romance, or if not romance, some new passion project, either a person or an idea that you're just madly in love with. We have the Lust card here representing kind of the world around you or the other person in the situation. So I do think that a lot of this energy that you have, a lot of this pent-up fire energy is going to be directed towards another person in terms of an attraction, a lust, a kind of a desire for that other person. And I think maybe if you're in a relationship now, you're going to see a renewal of this passion between the two of you. And if you're single at the moment, I think you're going to find either another person or another idea that's going to arouse this passion in you and really get like your fires going again. And I think maybe that would be part of this kind of lightning bolt, this jolt, this this kick in the butt that's going to get you started with all this fire energy and kind of get it flowing and get it moving again. It could really be related to this person or entity or idea that you're going to be experiencing. And that's, like I said, that's going to renew all this fire and it's going to get it flowing again. So that might be the shock that we're talking about here. But I do see in the immediate future, there is still that blockage for you to get things going again. With the Seven of Wands here, we see that it's like your fiery energy, this creative passion, your ambition, your energy, your vitality, all of these really fiery things are being blocked by something. There's something that's just kind of barring their release, that's blocking their just natural free flow and free expression. So I really feel like there is this shock that's coming that's going to just kind of open up the dams and just let this fiery energy loose. And now I don't know exactly what this blockage is. We have some indications that it could be your just negative thinking. It could be your stubbornness and your kind of unwillingness to change, even though I really do think with the Princess of Swords here that you understand what's going on. You understand the necessity of all of this and the need for you to release this energy and get yourself moving. But for some reason you're resisting it. It's being blocked. Maybe you feel like it's too much and you can't get it going, or there's just too much kind of BS in the way of that. Both physically and just in terms of your energy. Like maybe your emotional energy is just too tied up that it seems overwhelming to try to kind of break free of this. And I think all of those things are what's leading towards this Five of Cups state of just kind of sadness, depression, a little bit of kind of this, defeated attitude. But I really think that with this Lust card or strength and with the Eight of Wands or swiftness, I think something's going to come as a shock to your system. Something is going to be a bit of a wake-up call for you, and it's going to get this energy flowing, and you're going to bust through these obstacles, and whatever is damming up this fiery, creative, passionate, ambitious, enthusiastic, joyful energy is going to be just busted open, and the energy is going to start flowing again. Okay, so I think this shock is coming. Furthermore, we see the Five of Wands. See, there's a lot of fire here again. The Five of Wands, I feel like, is you battling against this obstacle. And I really think that part of your issue this week is that you don't want to fight. You don't want to do this battle with whatever it is that's blocking your energy. Okay, so it's not a fear of this battle or a fear of fighting. It's more of just kind of not wanting to use your energy for that. You know, it's a very strange sensation that I'm getting with all of this, because I feel like you have all of this energy there, you have all of this ability and passion and enthusiasm, but for some reason you're keeping it locked up in there, and you don't want to use it for some reason. It's like someone who has just a ton of money, let's say, but they don't want to spend it even on the necessities of life. They don't want to spend. They're hoarding their wealth, just like I think that you might be hoarding your energy a little bit, where you have an abundance of it, more than you could need, but for whatever reason you are just it's all just blocked up, and it's leading to some more negative states of mind, more negative feelings, negative thoughts and emotions. Okay, so I really feel like a shock is coming to you probably this week that's going to bust this thing open and get things moving again. And it's going to be a bit of a battle. Yes, it's going to involve some fighting, either against your own inertia, your own stubbornness and an unwillingness to move forward, or that small part of you that is just seems like it's in the way of all of this. So you're going to have to do some battle. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but it's going to be worth it. 10 of Discs as the long-term outcome, long-term forecast of this is wealth. And this is not just monetary wealth, but this is really just seeing some great success. And if we take it as kind of the end result of this Eon card, this next step, this new vista, this new pathway, this new phase of your grand scheme of your life, the result is going to be pretty good. The result is really going to be amazing. It's going to be health and wealth and joy and success and peace and financial wealth, but also physical health and vitality. And it's going to be a satisfaction in the broader sense of your life path, your career trajectory, your romantic path in life. It's all going to really come to a really, really fruitful end, sort of, so to speak. Excuse me. So I think that once this blockage is taken care of, you're going to have this wonderful sense of satisfaction and of accomplishment, really. And, you know, there's really no better way to end a reading than on this 10 of Discs, because this is really saying that all of this struggle, all of this fiery energy, all of this work that you're doing, and it just seems like a lot, seems like a mess, seems very challenging, especially with all these fire cards. And honestly, all these fire cards are not all that great fire cards. There's nothing here that's really saying, oh, it's going to be easy. It's going to come naturally to you. Got nothing to worry about. No, these fiery cards right here are just saying you're stubborn. There's some blockages. There's going to be a shock to your system. Something is going to come and just kick you in the butt. And, you know, it could be this that's going to come and give you the kick in the pants that you need to get going. And this could be just, you know, meeting someone that really just awakens your spirit in such a way that it's never been awakened before. It's never been this apparent that you contain all of this wild passion and fiery energy and motivation and ambition and enthusiasm and this lust for life, right? So this could be something coming into your life that's going to wake you up like that, okay? And this could be just really an obsession with some new ideas, some new projects, something that you'll encounter this week that is really going to wake you up. And whether this is a person or an idea, or whether it could literally be anything. Anything that you come across that really wakes up your passion and your enthusiasm, that is, I think, a manifestation of this Eight of Wands, this very swift kick in the pants to get you going. And then the real battle can begin, Okay, but I think once this battle starts and once you start using this fiery energy, using this vitality and enthusiasm, and using all of this fire that you have, I think pretty much it's going to be the results are going to be pretty quick and pretty apparent, and you're gonna ask yourself, God, why did I wait so long to get going? Why did I wallow in my negative thoughts and feelings? Why didn't I just do it? And I could have been enjoying these rewards weeks ago, months ago. Okay, so I really think that you've got some work cut out for you, but this is really strong energy. This is really, really vital energy for you. And I think that it's super important for you to get through these obstacles, and especially get through this Seven of Wands energy that's going to be towards the middle, towards the end of the week, maybe, where you're really feeling that you're up against it, right? You're really feeling that kind of blockage right in front of you, and that's the time to break it open, break it down, break through it. Okay, so Aquarius, this is really exciting energy for you. I'm very happy that it looks like things are going to start flowing for you again, and this fiery energy is going to have a chance to be expressed, and it's going to lead to such wonderful things for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and if it does resonate with you, there's an extended version that you can check out. All the information is down in the description box. This was your weekly tarot forecast for August 1st through August 7th. Thank you so much for watching.